Hello again, Doc on the clock with more MaternalBound Redux. We're in the Grateful Dead Valley. It was known as the Peaceful Rest Valley. This was decided that it had to be changed because it was a dirty, dirty lie. Thus, they are trying to make sure we are grateful to be dead here. I'm not grateful for death. I'm not grateful for these guys. I may need to butterfly again. I don't want to butterfly again, but there's a lot of dangerous enemies in this area. I don't like fighting these trees, but they get in the way something awful. There's like 3 of them up there. I'm definitely going to have to be scrolling them off. Oh good. There's a butterfly here. This whole area is basically PP management. If you can keep your PP up, you can do just about anything here. That's why the mobile sprouts are such a problem. I need to throw a bomb. That didn't even do... That did barely anything. Come on. I just have to take all the blows that I can. I got PK Flash. What does that do? It makes enemies start crying. And in some cases, feel strange. So it can cause crying and confusion. Crying is essentially just like a blind status effect in Final Fantasy. It lowers accuracy. Lowering accuracy can be useful, but it's not a guarantee of anything. We're going to put on this hard hat. It's defense. Defense is good. A tree was trying to run towards me. You are just trying to annoy the heck out of me, aren't you? You can't do anything to me. I've got defense. I have to be careful. They can still magnet me, and they can still hit with critical attacks, which can still do quite a bit of damage. Back attack the tree. The tree has a face, so it does have a back. Fighting the trees is always a test of your mashing. How fast can you mash through the messages at the end? Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna need to free up another slot or 2. Which I can't do right at this moment. Butterfly! Ah! Stay away from me, tree. I must get the butterfly! Okay. What's down here? A UFO and a spinning robot. That hard hat is useful. I'm pretty hardy now. It's always good to get a good defensive boosting item. The difference that it makes is not going to be quite as big in later areas, of course, but that's to be expected. It's still always useful. Cup of life noodles? That sounds useful, but I can't carry it. I'll have to come back and grab it on the way back. That was not useful at all. That PK attack is a little bit on the uneven side in terms of the damage it does. Well, that's not good. Losing motivation in battle can only mean one thing. I've got homesickness. Which means I need to get to peace and quiet as soon as possible. Fortunately, the only things in this cave are snakes. And they aren't any trouble at all. I don't know why there are coil snakes in this cave. It's one of those cases where there are sometimes enemies that seem like they're kind of out of place. It might be to tutorialize on this, but it's a weird way to do that. Anyway, here's Happy Happy Village. Does not sound very happy. I want to fight that guy, but I want to fight that guy when I'm not suffering under a status effect. I need to go to the drugstore and make a phone call. Yep, one phone call to Mom, and that's all you need to do to get over homesickness. Other than that, the only thing that'll cure it, I think, is going to one of the sanctuary locations. The refreshing herbs. They are like, they are status effects. They're not cure-alls, but they cure a variety of status effects. Good to have if you have the space for them. I don't really have the space for them, though. Alright. What I do need is the Sandlot Bat. That's additionally powerful. But I need to get rid of something first. Problem is, I don't have much to sell here. I need to make the deposit. We'll just wander around a little bit. And yes, I will talk to all these people. I just want to take care of business here first. Okay. So, Mr. Baseball Cap. And the pencil eraser. We'll need that again eventually, but not for a while. Alright. Now I've got a couple of spots free. First things first, Sandlot Bat. Power! The rest of that, I'm gonna have to wait on. But it will be useful eventually. Alright, ooh. Magic butterfly, I'll take it. Probably could have used that more efficiently, but it's fine. No, I don't give to people who just walk up to me demanding money. You be my shadow. Just don't be anything worse, or I'll bash you with a bat. This is our happy cultists. They look a little less suggestive in the original game, but that was done with some very deliberate intentions in mind. They're also extremely good enemies to farm off of. They do very little damage, and they call for help, so you can fight kind of a lot of them in one battle. Are you the one who left your kid, a 5-year-old kid, all alone in the house? You've got problems. How about bring him some paternal support? Parental support. Got my words mixed up. Famous happyism counseling office. When you obtain happiness, you should visit the happyism headquarters. You people have some issues. No, I don't understand. Why? What does the blue have to do with happy? Are you saying that as if it's supposed to be a positive quality of his? Because I don't think that's the case. Divine revelation from the gods? I'm thinking he received a divine revelation from his bank account that he needed someone to fill it quickly. Yep, they're gonna call for help. Their weak little attacks aren't going to do that much to me. So I can just kind of stay in battle as long as I want, really. And in doing so, I can get thousands of experience points, if I feel like it. Yeah. This is how you grind for experience here. Even if they gang up on you, they're not really a threat. I don't think they can hit smash attacks either. Yeah, so if I wanted to, I could gain a few good levels here. I'm not going to go too far in that, though. I'm already at a pretty decent level. I'm sure I'll run into another one before I finish here, so I'll be getting a level pretty soon here. That's a very bizarre font. I don't know what that's supposed to be about, but okay. All sorts of gods. Are they $5? Are they in denominations of 5, 10, and 20, and 50? Overweight kid healthy, we kidnap Eve. We need to go to a mountain cabin. You know, I mean, if you're just going to talk to anyone, that's what's going to happen. Meager living. That's interesting. So this is our hotel. I'm not interested in the hotel right now. I'm pretty much full up on stats. You're blue. You're not playing at all. That's creepy. That's also creepy. And that's even creepier. Somehow that's also creepy. Sucking her into a cult does not make anything good. Thankfully, although the doctors are a little bit on the cultist side too, they still do their jobs. And they don't try to get religious exemptions for doing their jobs like certain people in the normal world do. They shouldn't be allowed to do that, but... yeah, sometimes it just kind of works out that way. You don't even have to try, and it'll be calling for help the whole time. I could try to blast them all, but I don't think it'd do enough damage. These guys do have like 110 HP thereabouts, and the alpha level of the PK Rockin' attack is just not that usually doing that much damage. It's your very early group attack PSI. Main character is not really meant to be a terribly offensive character, or offensive magic character. It's more of a support magic character. I know I'm using the term magic. I know it's psychic powers, but yeah, whatever. Close enough. Excuse me? You think I have a lot of nerve? And that's an awfully suspicious statement, too. Why would I be killed by a bolt of lightning? Well, I'm obsessed with blue here. Anti-blue place? What, does that mean it's, like, orange? Oh, there's a food stand here. So this is a place where you can pay, but you don't actually have to. However, I am going to pay because I think that that's the right thing to do. So just get a banana to heal up a little bit. I could get an egg. I'm not going to get an egg right now. Fresh eggs do heal a lot. Problem is, they very quickly turn into not fresh eggs. Alright, so here's our mountain cabin. There are spiteful crows around. They are irritants. they're also kind of stupid fast still. But they can't really do that much to me at this point. Except flood my inventory with cookies. Alright, let's get in here. Yep, this is where Eve is being held. Who? Are you Doc? Haven't you had premonitions about me? Don't you know what I look like by now? Your destiny? That's an odd way of putting it, but okay. That's a little bit different from the original game, but also more true to the original version. Of course it can't be that easy, but we have business with this car painter anyway. Control lightning? Well, that explains what that weird woman was saying out front of that building. I will do that. So now we have the Franklin badge. Franklin badge is really nice. By just holding it, it ensures that you cannot be hit by any lightning attack. This only applies to the character who's holding it, though. It matters more in when you have one person than when you have more of them, but it's still very useful. Not only that, if it is supposed to hit you, it reflects off. Like if you had a psychic power shield on. That's very nice. I'm just stalling while you realize that Pokey is standing in front of us. Porky, I'm sorry. I'm being very pokey about remembering to call him Porky. I mean, I don't like him anyway, so... You're just here to bother me, aren't you? I could say the same thing about you, and in fact, I will. You becoming an important person in Happy Happyism just makes it all the clearer that it's a scam. Of course you're not going to fight me. You're too much of a coward. Okay, I want the crow out of the way first, because he can steal items. And I don't like that. And I just need to deal with the cultists. They're easy enough. You and your very basic attacks. That's such a weird attack there, too. Utilize the paint attack. What does that actually do? How does one paint attack? I mean, they have paintbrushes, but paintbrushes don't hurt as much as, say, a baseball bat. We're just gonna quickly knock you out, as we have places to go. Namely, the main area of this town. Squeeze through. Jeez, you guys just don't let up, do you? Where do you all come from? Well, at least we can turn them back to normal with a few well-placed concussive strikes to the noggin. Oh, alright. Since you decided you needed to show up right at the very end, I suppose I'll grace you with my presence. There we go. Have you guys had enough yet? You just wanted to give me a power level up, didn't you? Lots of extra PP, though. I feel like my PP is getting ahead of what it normally does. Yeah, Nez's vitality is supposed to be more than his IQ, so we're probably going to have a couple of catch-up levels with that. But we'll come to that when it comes to that. That's all for me for now. Until next time, this is Doc. I'll see you later.